Today we have Jamisa. She is an amazing real estate investor. If you follow her, you know how amazing her story is. She's really doing her thing, and she's helping other women do the exact same thing, build wealth through real estate. Welcome, Jamisa.
Hi, Tia. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. So glad to have you here. So let's get this one question interview popping. So the one question is, what is the best piece of advice that you would give to a woman who is interested in getting started in real estate or growing as a real estate professional? And I know it's going to be good because you got a big mouth. Let's go.
Oh, I would literally say twerk to the bank because obviously that's the headline. And obviously, I don't mean twerk like turn up, but for women, obviously, we're in a male dominated industry, right? So we tend to have to tiptoe into our greatness, right? And I feel like you should always start how you want to finish. So for personal, like personally speaking, from personal experience, when I first started, I didn't expect it to get this big, right? So I started just throwing ideas out and start working. I had this person making 60,000, this person making 100,000 off of my advice that came from what I was actually living through. Then it's like, okay, now I'll get an LLC. Now I'll get a booking calendar. Then I get 101 emails from interviews. Oh, now I'll hire people to help me. So I always kind of was playing catch up to my destiny, right? But if I would have started intentional, like, hey, this is going to be a thing. Okay, I'm going to plan for my greatness. I would have had staff lined up. I would have had strategies and structures and procedures. I would have been educating myself on that piece of real estate, not just a simple number game, because real estate is really just numbers. Just houses, numbers, doors, right? So once you break that down, it's really simple. Now, there's a ton of different ways you can go about it, but it's very simple either way. As long as your numbers right, everything else falls in line. It's the things that come after that. So, like for me, I'm a teacher, so I was more so speaking on the teacher side. But for an investor, have your CPAs lined up already. Okay, you're not making $1 million now, but that's the intent, right? That's why we're getting into it, so we can make the big money. Okay, have your CPA lined up. Figure out if you want to be an S corp, if you want to be an LLC. Educate yourself on trust. Educate yourself on tax breaks. Really plan as if you're already a millionaire, so that when the millions come in, you're really prepared for that. So instead of tiptoeing to the bank, walk into it. You know what it is. Be twerking all the way to the bank. So that would be my advice for
I
everybody.
love that. I love that, Jamisa. That's so good. That's so you. And what I love about that personally resonates with me. When I started, I didn't expect it to be all of this. And then, yeah, it's a game of catch up. And that catch up is like, whoo. So,
Brutal and very unforgiving. You got the emails like, well, what happened? You got all the deals coming in at once. You trying to buy everything at one time. You like house rich, cash poor. That was my thing
yeah,
because I started and I just started buying everything in cash. That's all I knew to do.
yeah.
Like I said, if I had planned a little better, like been more intentional about my growth, and even with now growing, because I know better, I'm more intentional about my next level. I feel like you have to be intentional about that next level. And some of us, we're only in the moment, so we can't quite see that next level. So right now, I'm planning for like the high. Because the multimillionaires is cool. That's like 2, 3 million. Now I'm talking about like 500 million. Like, what
Yeah.
does that number B look like? What does the B level look like? I'm ready for the B level. And you just plan accordingly.
I love it. I love it. That's really good advice. Y'all better listen to this advice. This is gold. And I'm from two women who are doing it. I'm telling you, you want to prepare for where you're going, not where you are. So good, Jamisa. So glad
Yeah.
that I had you join me for this one question interview. You killed it. Thank you.
Thank you, Tia.
All right.